Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am Uncle Slam and welcome to episode 3 of my Super Mario Maker 2 Story Mode Any% Speedrun tutorial. In this episode, I will be tackling level 4, Under the Angry Sun. And I'll be straightforward with you, I don't have that much to say about this level. It's essentially the first auto-scroller in the game, well, auto-scroller of the game. So it's pretty easy to tell what you're supposed to do and what coins you're supposed to collect, but I'm not going to talk about it too much before I get into it, so right now, let's take a look at what an ideal Under the Angry Sun should look like.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Yeah, it's basically an auto-scroller. Most of what I'm going to be talking about here is just convenience strategies more so than speed strategies, just because you can't really speed this level up much. But so right here, the platform starts moving automatically, so it's just a matter of making sure you get on before it gets too far away. Collecting these coins is pretty easy. Also make sure you keep at least half an eye on the sun so you know when it's about to dive, just so you don't let it hit Mario. And then it's very imperative that you get the propeller mushroom there. Otherwise you can't get those coins and several other coins as we go. Now, you'll see at this slant I actually go forwards, and that slowed that Goomba in just a little bit faster. So right here you saw that it didn't even land on the platform because I loaded it so early that it started falling a little too quickly to land on it. That's just out of convenience alone. And then I do a somewhat similar thing with that Goomba, except he actually lands on the platform, but you can get him so he doesn't spawn. Then this 10 coin, all I have to do is wait till the platform's about to pass it, jump off with the propeller helmet, otherwise you're just gonna kill Mario and you don't want that. Also right there, if you ground pound that large Goomba, or any large Goombas in fact, normally what happens if you jump on them is they will split into two normal-sized Goombas. And if you do that with this guy, then one of them, more likely than not, one of them will fall off the platform and the other one will still remain on the platform. So if you ground pound that one, it's just a quality of life strategy you can use, so you don't have to worry about another Goomba on the platform. Yeah, then here, just make sure you make use of the propeller helmet. Here is a strat I do want to talk about. So, yeah, you see right there, one thing that screws a lot of people up is that what will happen is they will attempt to get up there, and then usually they'll hit this spike or maybe even this spike. Like, they'll hit one side of it. And that's because when you jump, one thing you might not be thinking of is the momentum to the right the platform you're on is giving you. So you could jump, anywhere in like this column, but because of the platform moving to the right constantly, you might be thinking, okay, I'm going to go straight up when I use the propeller. Instead, you go just a little bit to the right, and that might launch you into this spike right here. So what I do to prevent that, ideally anyway, is I will try to get as far to the right as I can on this platform so I can get up there as quickly as possible. I jump, and then I very slightly tap left on my controller, so it essentially cancels out all of the momentum that the platform gives you while Mario's in the air. And that should send Mario straight up enough that you don't hit either of the spikes. And then from there you just hold right once you're past it, get the 30 coin, and finish. Now, if you want the top of the flagpole, the fastest way you can do it is if you still have the propeller helmet, whichever. And what I do here is, if you do this section quickly enough, you can get down on the platform before the sun dives. Jump over the sun here. And then once Mario passes this diagonal at the end of the track, like just barely after he passes it, you can hit one of the R or L buttons, and then just continue right, and he should hit the top of the flagpole most of the time, and get the 10. Now, I do acknowledge that in this whole section, you're at risk of hitting a spike. If it happens, it's not a huge deal. Instead, all you do is ride the platform all the way to the top of the path, and then just jump off of it from there if you don't have the propeller anymore. If you want the 10, of course. If you just are focused on speed, you can get the 2 or the 3 even, just by landing on the bridge and jump in from there. But for the most part, that's the only stuff you really need to worry about is at the end. Everything else is pretty basic, so yeah. That's about all I have to say about this level. So next episode I will be talking about level 5, and that one's a little more intense, so hopefully you'll all stay tuned for that, and until then, take it easy, and peace out.